March 1936, we've got yet more action between the Italians and Ethiopians. Scenario card says Italians win immediately when they have exited 26 or more VP off of 25 Y0 or Y10, which has been marked. Truck counts as 5. Ethiopian squad equivalent eliminated adds 1 VP to the Italian pool. Not sure why it says fractions rounded down. But, alright. Oh, I guess for half squads?
Yeah.
But it's weird because if you rate each Ethiopian squad equivalent, it sounds to me like you'd only be counting squads, so having fractions rounded down seems
Well, it eliminates
extra.
anybody asking for that extra half,
EC are wet, no wind at start, early morning, sun blindness coming from, I guess, east but south in our representation. Walls and hedges are cactus hedges. I'm pretty sure it shows up on the map. It's just a little weird over here.
Yeah.
Orchards are cactus patches, which I don't know if they're displayed somewhere.
Like here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's like one? Is there not more? Oh, you're in one? Okay.
I'm in one here.
Yeah.
There's not very many.
Yeah. Okay. Um, bunch of overlays. Up to 4 Ethiopian squads can be hip. Gun penalties, which I think that might be a little too much.
Well, yeah. I mean, is it just a +2?
It's all penalties, but I assume you're not inexperienced users. It would just be
Because we're
capture damage.
partisans. Yeah.
Because otherwise, yeah, I think it should
Yeah,
just use.
otherwise that ATR is not going to last very long.
Yeah, exactly. Trucks and ACs you can only move on road hexes. It's something you have to remember. Hill hexes adjacent to sand hexes do not require a vehicle to make a bog check. Other than that, Ethiopian cavalry that are coming on reinforcements are fanatic and must declare its charge as soon as they are able. Within movement phase, within range, a non-AFV enemy units. And I don't have convoy movement, which I guess is I won't complain about that. It's a little bit of a weird choice, but
Oh, let me get my sand.
yeah, snipers and whatnot. And just FYI, I come in on those roads.
So where did you say it said you had the vehicles could only go on the roads?
SSR 4. Trucks and ACs may only move on road axes.
Oh, okay.
So we will do
Okay.
this. No, that's not a legal move. That's. I'm gonna grab an overlay here just so I can visualize this properly. Sweet. Alright, so I can't set up on the half hex, so after we get this. Oh right, it's supposed to be a mirror, so this. Right? Sounds right. Oops. Alright, let's see if this works out. None of my vehicles have red numbers, which is cool. Right. You ready to go?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready to go.
Sweet. Board 28, 20. Oh, I think you might have to change some of your stuff.
Oh, I thought I said it could. Oh, wait a minute.
25 is
On
from
or north of BB. Oh yeah, so I messed up.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's what
I'll
was so crazy because the only concealment train, is like this brush up here. I don't
uh
even know where the
is
dummies can go.
is
I mean,
Crag
the
not
crags are not. No, crag is not concealment train.
not in desert?
Well, I don't know about desert, but normally it's not concealment. It doesn't show as there isn't even a crag listing in the desert terrain that I see.
Oh, you know what? I might be thinking because broken terrain has crag hexes become like Hamada becomes crag becomes something else.
Yeah, the broken hexes are concealment, but I didn't see anything in the desert rules where it calls out crag.
Right.
Okay, so I just thought it defaulted to regular crag from,
Yeah.
um,
Oh my
and
god, that's
regular crag is not concealment. That's where I think these guys didn't know that,
right.
because otherwise, where do you put the hip guys in the dummy the dummies? The dummies, have to be in concealment train, and the
I
hip
mean,
units have to be in concealment train. So there's only um, the these the scrub is valid for placing uh,
the
the
hip
hip and the
guys.
dummies. But all right, I tell you what, why don't you leave the room for a minute since you have to enter anyways, and I'll readjust
Yeah,
because I
well,
have to readjust my hip guys.
it'll mess up with the stream. But what I'll do is I'm just gonna look at the bottom in Q10. So, stream will know I'm not doing anything to look over or anything. I'm just gonna check some website stuff, pose
Okay,
questions
all right,
to chat and whatever.
okay. So I'm gonna make a few modifications here.
Yeah, no worries. Do you want me to uh, like deafen just so that you if you need to talk to yourself out loud or whatever to
No, I'm good. Yeah.
okay. I'm probably gonna let's see if I can find some info on this one. Always interesting if you can find the date or whatever and see if it gives you a result. There. January, March. Hmm. Oh, I feel like this is. Change this. Oh, where did I find that other by date thing? Hmm.
All right, we're ready to go.
Okay. Just trying to see if I had like a day by day thing. I know I have one somewhere. There's like more information than what Wikipedia has. This does not seem to have any purported real life occurrence, which is a shame. Alright. We shall do weather. There will be no change. Alright. So, need to get the phase tracker. Yeah. Alright, so, rally phase, I have nothing.
Nothing for me.
Yeah. No prep fire movements. All my vehicles are in motion.
Sure, they, well.
Just because. So, first armored car is going to come on. We'll say GG6. It's not going to matter, but. And road is 1.
In the desert?
Yeah, I didn't see anything in the desert rules that change anything for roads.
Oh, so these are regular roads. They're not considered tracks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Come on in.
Into FF5 for 2.
Yeah.
Rotate for 3.
Yeah.
4, 5.
Yeah. Keep coming.
6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
9. And then to 18, so 9 points.
Okay.
And then if nothing, stop.
Okay. You can bring everybody else in right behind them if you want. You don't have to count them out.
Okay. Yeah. This. Turn, stop there. Vehicle. Oops. That's good. Comes here. He's got 18. Okay, so he'll be fine. Turn. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then is going to drop everybody off. And then we'll stop and end there.
Okay. So you want to drop everybody off there. And that's not an armored. There's no cover there.
No, the only cover that would exist would be a hindrance, if obviously shoot through.
Right, and so unloading is down 2, right?
It might be. I actually not sure if I ever have had the opportunity to shoot at an unloading vehicle. Sounds like it'd be.
I think normally it's down 2. It's down, down 1, but if you have an armored vehicle, you have to cover, right? That's what vehicle.
Oh, gotcha.
So in this case, I think because it's unarmored. Let's see, passengers. Well, I'll take the shot if you're in agreement with that. Otherwise, look it up.
All right. So spends a 4th. Is being granted. There's NF remaining. First fire non-assault movement always applies versus loading or unloading units. FFMO applies only if unloading passengers from an unarmored conveyance in an open ground hex or covered arc.
Yep. Yeah, okay. So I guess then, given that, we're going to take this guy right here. He'll take the 1 down 2. Okay?
1.5, yeah.
1.5, yep. Nada. Okay, so power. Well, no powering for partisans, though, right?
Correct.
So,
yeah, it doesn't say you're anything else. So.
Yep. Okay, but all right, and no reserve. You can continue.
Now that was 10, 18 divided by 4 is if it's fractions rounded down, that'd be 4 anyways.
Well, it'd be 5. It's fractions rounded up.
Oh, right. So
yep. So you were.
So it'd be 15. Yeah. So I wouldn't have any points to move them. So they're just all going to stay
That's
there.
Right. Yep.
Last vehicle is going to move up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I feel like bridge would be dangerous, so I'm just gonna sit there as a stop. And that's it for movement.
Because you got the rest of the guys, you can bring them in any turn you want. So
Yeah, and I want to avoid a serious bottleneck, and I figure I'll just stay there anyways. We'll load up.
Okay, all right. So let's see if I want to take any other shots here. How lucky do I feel? Well, I guess we'll go ahead and start the first guy here. So these guys are hip here.
All right.
And we'll fire the 20L ATR at the lead guy. All right. Okay. So we're adding +2 because you moved, and I guess the captured penalty +2 more for that.
Yeah.
And -1 for the leader.
And he's not small or anything crazy, so.
No. So I guess we'll hit you on a 7.
Sounds about right. Ooh, nice.
So hitting the turret doesn't really matter. So it's 0. The 20L
6
is at 6.
What's your range? 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah, so probably goes up +1.
1.
Yeah, so 7. All right, so base is a 7. Yeah, we got that guy.
CS is 6. Guess I need to just run this. Alright, I get a crew. It would just be a wreck.
So rate of fire, I don't know if that goes down for captured use, probably, right?
I want to say yes, but you're better off checking this.
Yeah, because I rolled a 2, so let's double check it.
Vehicle crew is a 6. Do they start pinned? What's the crew survival thing?
No, they're
just expended all movement underneath.
Yeah, it's like hazardous movement, but that's another one where they get the TM of the vehicle, right? Because it's a wreck, it's a real wreck versus a truck wreck. Right. So it's just
that is
captured equipment A21.
It's 1 for vehicle, 1 for. Oh, that's only 2 points. Okay.
Yeah, they must reduce multiple rate of fire by 1. Okay, so no rate of fire on that.
Thank God.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we've rolled our 5, so I think we're gonna just stop there. And we've got a crew. I guess we could shoot the crew at you. I mean, excuse me, the squad. It would be 1.5, and we're saying it's likely down 1, right? So
well, it should be. We'll get the wreck.
Yeah, I think it's hazardous movement bailing.
Well, because it's not bailing out, but
least... crew survival. Well, see, I'm gonna take the roll it, and we'll see. Well, it could make a difference. So I rolled a 5 on the 1.5.
It'll be.
And let's see. So crew survival.
Crew survival. On a wreck side of each vehicle, yada. Vehicle crews placed beneath the wreck, expending all running, and is subject to the effects of hazardous movement. Versus all subsequent fire attacks during that phase.
Right. So you get the hazardous movement, but you do get the benefit of the wreck. So that's why it's down 1. So we're 4. would be a normal then.
Yeah, pass.
And they love it.
That immediately is bugging me. Where's your sniper?
It's a 4, my sniper. It's right up here.
Oh yeah. Sorry, invisible to me.
Oh, is it invisible to you?
Wanted to make sure I got it in there. Cool.
Yeah, I added them into the info.
Yeah, it's just I see a 3 and I'm just like instinctively like, it must be sniper.
Yeah. All right. Well, over to you for advancing fire.
All right. My CMG would only be. I'd move 2, so it'd be 1, right? Because it's forward default. Half.
No, it'll be 2. It's halved. Yeah.
2. And you're in.
What kind of vehicles? I'm gonna look these things up in my.
Yeah, they've got a weird thing where they have a rear gun as well. It's like a double machine gun with one in the rear. What's Chapter H say on this? Oh, you know what? I don't know why I do this. I literally bought PDFs that has all the stats, so I can just like pull up the card. Vehicle ordnance cards. There we go. Italian vehicles. And that thing's a Fiat 611B. Alright, the B. We are looking at. Oh, it was a turret. Okay, never mind. Wouldn't have changed it. Cool.
Well, the Fiat 611 is a 12 movement factor thing.
So there's 2
19s.
So there's 2 of them, right? There's a and B. Sorry, that's a Lancia. That's why it's messing me up. It's because
it's the Lancia. Yeah, I see. It's right above it. Yeah.
So vehicle number 19. It's a 14 overrun, so watch out if you ever go on a road for no reason. Breakdown 11, rate of fire 1, drain costs. Where? That's a 6. Is that really?
So it's a 6. So you got a 3.
That's
what's go at above.
So I'd have a 3 up 1. You've got that concealment screen? That's not. There's no TM to it, yeah.
Whereabouts? With the
where the ATR
where the 8-1 is? Yeah. Let's see what that is. That's scrub. And scrub is. Scrub has no TM.
Okay. So 3 up 1 for the vehicle. How lucky do I feel? Yeah, sure. Nope. Alright. Advanced fires out of the way. Well, the squads aren't going to shoot, but the one carrying the mortar will reassemble that.
Okay, so in the it looks like it's actually an 8 in the chapter H. So it's actually an 8 goes to 4. I don't know if that reads very well there, but it's an 8.
Huh. So I guess my card is wrong too. That's crazy. I'll have to give the guy who sold me some go.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing on my thing. The Lancia 12M, is that what it is?
It's the 1ZM, but yeah, 12.
One Z. Okay, yeah. It's like a 12M, I think. Yeah. So it's B11, rate of fire 1, coaxial machine gun. Yeah, with 8 and then R4. Okay.
Wow, I wonder if that's just like how maybe the counter that the. Anyways, whatever. So it would have been 4, but that doesn't change anything.
Yeah, didn't matter. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so this guy reassembled the mortar, so he's advanced fired.
You can't assemble a mortar in the advanced fire phase.
Oh, right. It's only prep or defensive. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
They could shoot at so and so. Yeah, we'll do a 3-up-1.
Sure.
BB1. Oh, all right. This guy can't see. I'm pretty sure the Fiat can't see BB1 either. No, no advance fire. Route phase. There's no routes. Advances. Now that will change. Defensive. The crew in D0 is gonna move back.
Okay.
Let's have 1, 2, 3, 4. The squad with the mortar is gonna just move back to GG1.
Okay, sure.
And the leader will go to GG2.
Okay.
And then no CC. Your turn.
All right, wind change. No wind change. No rallies for me. Prep fire, I guess we go with the next one. So now it's basically a 10, and then I've got the -1 leader, and you've got the cover of the guy that I destroyed in front of you, and +2 for my captured weapon. So I'm going to look to hit you. We're still at 6 range, so yeah, 8. So looking for an 8 on that shot. Here it is. No. And that's going to take care of that weapon.
Is it down
break
2?
it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I was just reading it. I think it's down 2.
I feel like it's right, but man, that's so bogus.
Capture
Malfunction.
use.
Yeah, decreased by 2.
Yep.
It's break and X number. Yeah, so yeah.
So I don't know if I'm allowed to even repair captured weapons.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I am, right. So, okay, well, it was a nice shot while it lasted. Took care of one guy, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Well, I guess I'll have to go to movement. So, this guy here is going to assault move back.
Okay.
And up here, what else we have? Let's see. So from here, we're going to go ahead and we'll assault move, get the cover of this unit, this thing here. So,
okay.
This guy here. Let's see. The Hamada is just 1 for infantry. And the Krag, I guess, is 2. So we'll take this gentleman here. He's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. this guy here. He's going to double time. Two, 4, 6. So this guy here, go ahead and double time him too. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
And I guess that. Now let's see the guys here. That'll be it. Okay, over to you for defensive fire.
Thanks. Well, we'll try the Lancia again. So it is 8 up 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's your sniper.
All right, the leader's going to break in. I'm sure ELR will. Well, no, his ELR is 5 for these guys.
Yeah.
So he just breaks. So he breaks. And squad. It's what was it? 2 check, right? So he's going to break as well. All right.
The mortar will assemble this time. Can't see their use.
Oh, that was my sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Okay.
Right. I don't think I have any other shots, so. Yep. Advanced fire phase.
No advancing fire. So okay. Routes. So these guys, let's see. I guess as long as they stay underneath this hex row, this hex fine, they're going to get the cover of the wreck, so they can route that way, and then they'll get the this cover once they get behind that. I don't see what they need to route towards. I forget I think they can go anywhere, right? In the desert, I'm a little bit, even though we've been playing a little bit of the desert, I'm still a little rusty on the.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I feel like we haven't really, when we've come across like scenarios that have buildings as well, I think it's just been annoying in that sense.
So I think
in a non-night scenario which uses only desert boards that are not broken or stepped, so a unit can be eliminated for route only if the enemy units forcing it to route is within 6 hexes of it.
Right, and even in this case that wouldn't apply because I have cover. So, but as far as what I need to route towards, I don't think there's anything here that's rally terrain.
The only thing would be Q10.
That building, yeah.
Building.
Yeah. And since I can't reach that, I'm not. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take these guys, and they're going to route. I guess they dropped this. I forgot the port. I'm sure this is pretty heavy. Let's just see what it was here. Let's see. Yeah, 5 portage points. Yeah.
That's 5.
So they dropped that. Yeah, it's a huge ADR. So they're going to go. Let's see here. 1. We'll put this thing back here. 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Cactus patch is still.
Oh, cactus patch is a problem. I gotta go around it. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go 5, 6.
Which is cactus patching?
Yeah, cactus patch is bad news. Yeah.
Yeah, like, do you have to?
If you went into it, it's a minimum move.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, it's 3, and it's it says it's 3 movement factors in the desert, and there's an R, which okay, so yeah, so it's only 3. It's the cactus hedge that is the minimum move to go over it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Cactus patch, you can run between the different cacti in there. So, all right. So that's the route for me.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else. I don't have any routes. So
no,
advance.
so then advance. Yeah. So this guy is going to come back up on the hill.
Okay.
And over here, we'll advance him to there, and him to. Let's see, we're going to bring them together in here just so we can. Well, one's CX, one's not. You'll know which was which. So do it like that, and this guy will go into the wadi, and everybody else is staying put. So over to you. So concealment gains. Everybody's concealed already. That's going to be concealed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, over to you for 2.
Right. Weather, no weather change. Rallies, I don't have any rally actions.
Yeah, I got my my leader here. So let's see what he can do. Nice. And he comes up even with the self rally. So yeah, nice. So he rallies. Now he tries to get this guy a 2 and a 3. So we need another 3. No, but leader's back.
Right. Prep fire. We will do. The squad in the road is going to shoot. It'll be a 3-1. 8,
yep.
I'm pretty sure that's just a miss.
Yeah.
And the mortar will also attempt to shoot.
Okay.
There's a +1, but that's a hit.
No, because it would be a 7, right? Is area target type.
Oh, right, because is there height?
So you get some acquisition. It's all 7. The mortars at 0 to 6 is 7.
But so, because height advantage is counted as TEM, right?
Well,
it's you can't. It has to. It's claimed if you don't have TEM, but.
Yeah, that's a good question. And
advantage B1031. Well,
indirect fire NA C1.55. So
any unit in a hex receiving direct fire. Oh, direct fire. There you go.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so it's not. It's probably NA 10.31.
Yeah, it counts it as any unit receiving direct fire, which it's not, is entitled to a +1 TEM, and it ignores TEM.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, it's not direct fire, yeah. So yeah, okay. So
it's a hit. It is 45 millimeters, so 5. So it's a 2.5. 7 on 2.5, miss. The shot was not rate of fire, so they are marked prep.
And you can gain an acquisition there.
It's true. I can, and I shall. Italian size. Okay. I think that's it for prep fire movement. The armored cars can just start up for 1.
Mm-hmm.
It goes into D0 for 2, or 3 total.
Yep.
4,
Yep.
5.
All right, hold for a second there. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, continue.
6.
Yep.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Was that your? Are you thinking of something?
Yep.
Or?
No, continue. Yep, continue.
8.
Right, continue. Yep.
9.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
10.
Right.
11.
You're good.
12.
Yep.
13.
Right.
14.
Okay. Put a PM on that guy.
And
You're good.
Over on quarter.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Plus 1 to go into hex.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm 1 short.
Yeah. Yeah, you're 1 short. Yeah.
So I will stop.
Okay.
And... Well, I can move into your hex, right? It just would be an overrun.
That's right. Yeah.
No, then you get to CC me, and I'm not thinking. So they're just gonna stop.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
The Fiat is gonna start up for 1.
Okay, and what is the star on its thing there? Has it got any problem starting?
No, it should be red. If it's a star, it's
usually something on the back.
Show info.
Let's see.
Reverse.
Yeah, show
times.
info.
Radio. These are radio lists, but they didn't say anything about platoon movement.
Well, just being radioless would make a platoon movement. Yeah, these guys should be moving in a platoon. Yeah, the star is that the reverse is ×3 instead of ×4. That's what the star is.
Oh.
But yeah, these guys should be moving in platoons.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
I'll just mark them as.
Well, let's just have you roll. We'll just say the first guy succeeded in his task check to roll, and I think this guy would have to roll a task check.
Sure.
I mean, yep. So you got it.
But we'll do just because otherwise I feel like it'd be like I should be further and whatever. So I feel like I should. How would I equate this?
Well, I mean, it's fine because the first guy is totally good because they could have been a platoon coming into here, when they came in here last turn, the platoon, and he was next to him and the other guy got destroyed. So he decided to pass the task check and go on. And then this guy, he could have, I guess you could have decided he passed it on the way in by himself. So
I guess that's the thing is like, because it doesn't say they start as platoon movement, are they forced to, or do they all come in off board single?
No, all radioless vehicles have to use platoon movement.
Okay.
Now, if they want to come in without it, now here's what you could do. Since you got another guy there that can be his platoon, you can just say this guy didn't come in this turn, and now he's going to come in with the other unit as a platoon.
Sure. Okay.
If you want to do that, I mean,
or
bring the other guy in right behind him. I'm totally fine with that. Just bring him, and then let's say this is where they came into and stopped.
2, 3.
Because I didn't shoot at any of those guys anyways.
5, 6. So it costs 6 to get the second guy there, or 5, but whatever. We'll say 6. So
we'll just say that was in the first turn. So they're starting off at 0 here, so they can start up for 1.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm
1,
good with that.
That's 2.
2. Yep.
4.
Okay.
Because the 2 on the other guy. 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's 8.
Okay.
And then they have to turn, which turning with the wreck in there would still just be 1, yeah? Or is it?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's just 1. Yeah.
So that was
10. So it goes to 10, and then you go one more to go 12.
12. Right. So they're there for 12.
In motion.
Yeah, which means that getting through this hex is now +2, right?
I'm always confused. I mean, basically, you can not use the road, but this thing is saying they have to use the road.
Right.
So, I'm totally fine with saying it's three to go through there if you want to say that.
Sure.
I don't know because I get confused, but I'm okay with 3.
Gotcha. We're going to have the crew, the 126, is going to normal move to E1 for 1.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
3 into GG1.
Yep. You've got a mortar for them to fire.
That's right. GG2 leader will go into FF1.
Yep.
For 1, and then he'll load into the truck.
Oh, you got to start in the hex to load, right?
Oh, right. That's what I was confused. So yeah, he'll just assault and move into FF1.
I'm pretty sure you got to start in the hex with the vehicle to load.
It makes sense. I don't doubt it. What are we looking at here? Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah. So we shall do 1. So the my tankettes are coming on board. So 1, 2.
Let me just confirm that. Okay. The vehicle must be stopped to embark past your riders. It may move into save movement after they load, but it may not move before they load. That's the vehicle. Okay.
So the vehicle doesn't move, they can load up.
Yeah, the vehicle doesn't move. Let me see the rest of it. The vehicle retains 1/4 for use in that movement phase for each movement factor remaining to the infantry that boarded. Okay, so I guess you're okay. Yeah, so I stand corrected. So the vehicle can't move, but the guys can move to get into it. So he went 1, 2, right? So he went 1. He's got 3 left. Basically 3/4 left.
Yeah, and the vehicle would have 9 left, or is it still?
I think it would be 1 to load.
It's a quarter
normally
to load, but
quarter
does it
to
count?
load. Yeah, so 1. Yeah. So the 1 to get there is a quarter, and then another 1 because you figure the infantry has 4. So it got 1 to there, 1/4 to load. So it's going to have half of its movement.
Okay, that's what I thought. Cool.
Yeah, and I think you can start with that. In that that loading probably can even start. I'm not positive, but yeah, you got 9.
Okay. So I'm just going to. I'm going to take this, clone it here. Just so I remember. So these guys came on for. They're here for 3.
Okay.
4.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
5.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
10.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they will have to stop because there's a stacking limit, right? They wouldn't be able to get here. If that's 3 to get there, would you still be allowed if it means there's 2 vehicles? Although 1's stop and 1 is motion, does that?
Well, I don't think you'd stop, right? You'd go in there for 13, you'd be in motion too.
That's true.
It's always bad to have multiple vehicles in a hex because you have the whole near miss. You're familiar with that rule?
Right.
I mean, if you miss the main guy, then you miss it by 1, you basically hit the other guy. Something like that. It's never a good thing.
They'll just sit here, then they'll stop.
You're going to stop them? Okay.
Yeah, and that would have been for...
I think
10,
they were at 10.
So they're stopped for 11.
All right.
how lucky do I feel? If he starts 10. Yeah, no, it's a death trap. Alright. The remaining off-board guys is 1, 2, oops, whatever. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stops there. Got these CXs. And the other group, same thing, 8, and then stops there.
Okay.
Take that off. Yeah, defense fire.
All right. Well, I guess up here we're going to take these guys out of hip. And we'll take a shot at this vehicle with the machine gun. Okay. So 8 to hit as you moved, right? It's a hit in the hull. Now this is a rear shot, so it's going to increase the to kill. Let's just roll it to kill, see how low we get.
I think it kills.
So it's probably not enough because it's a 4.
MG's 4. Even if on rear, it'd be -1.
Yeah, it's 4. It goes up by 1 to 5 because it's less than 6 hexes.
Right.
But the rear is only going to drop it 1 more to 6.
Yeah.
Right, because the rear doesn't. The rear. I think it's just an extra 1.
Is it? I thought it was.
Yeah, it adds 1 to the rear target basic plus 1 to basic to kill number. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was the to hit for some reason.
No, it's set to kill because you got an engine back there, so
Sure, yeah.
The bullets chew up the engine pretty good. So and there's no 1 greater than for machine guns. So I miss you by 1 because it's 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. Well, I didn't rate, so that's unfortunate. But we've got a prep fire coming up, so all right. And let's see. What else do we have here? Guys are in motion, but they're large. They are 0. They're large zeros, but they're boxed, right? So the Fiats. I want to take another shot there. Let's see what's coming back at me. 4s, 2s. Tough one. Yeah, I'll hold my fire. Let's see what else we want to shoot. Guess that's it. So over to you for advancing fire.
All right. First things first. Well, I think the only thing I'm really gonna do is an armored car at U3 as an 8 flat. 7 on 8. 1 MC.
All right, the leader. He's good. And the broken squad, he's got 6. We got the leader helping him out. So he's good.
No rate. So, yeah, I think. Do I have anything else I want to do? Not really. No, that's advanced phase. Oh, route phase.
Yeah, I've got a route. Okay.
Yep.
So we're saying that these are cactus hedges too, right?
Yeah, they're cactus hedges.
So.
At least they should be. I don't know why they're not.
Yeah, they just looked a little. They came out a little different than this one, but who knows why? I mean, but yeah, it said all hedges
Yeah.
All walls and hedges were
I,
cactus hedges. F13.3.
I think it's because the walls look so different, but the
Mm-hmm.
hedges look the same. I think that's what's throwing me off.
So let's see. 9. 9.7. Yeah, so I guess
Oh, I
we'll
should have done fucking
low
excessive speed
crawl.
breakdown. That sucks.
Oh, for the
Oh yeah.
for the overrun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure if you don't get it right, then I don't think it.
I mean, it's a juicy risk. Like I have, as
Yeah,
a as
let's
a
see Italians. What are the mods for the Italians?
probably like a +3 for
Let's
Italians.
see.
I mean, it's not gonna
Yeah, +3. Yep. So basically, um,
roll 8 or less. Come on, that's
so,
easy.
no, you have to,
I'll
you got
just
to
I'll
add
just take
the
your dice
you
for
got
a
to add
moment.
you got to add the movement point too. So you would need a 7 or less
Oh,
because you're adding 4.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, piece of cake, right? All right. So these guys, they can't surrender to the vehicle anyway, so they got to low crawl across the cactus hedge because the only thing you can do across the cactus hedge is low crawl.
Yeah.
And so the leader will go with them
Sure.
into there, and that'll be it for routes.
Okay. I have none. Advanced phase. The crew is gonna switch up the mortar.
Yep.
That gets rid of the ack. Yeah.
I would assume it does. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. And the exchange is all their movements. We're gonna have the squad that didn't load up in FF1 is gonna go to EE1 underneath
Okay.
the tickets. No CC. Your turn too.
Okay. So wind change, and then my rally for this guy again. He's a 2, looking for a 3. Bunch of 3s. Okay. And that'll be it for rallies. No rallies for you.
Nope.
All right. Well, prep fire. We're gonna try again here with the machine gun. So now we're hitting you on basically on a 10. Oh gosh, the machine gun is gone. That's some bad news. Bad news. I need my machine guns, you know.
That's yeah.
So
I was gonna say,
take these guys
wouldn't
out.
it be eliminated?
I can't
Like,
fix them anyways.
But yeah, but it denies me use of it at least.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I got to bring this guy out then. Maybe I can roll better than that. So we'll take this guy out of hip. He'll target the front guy here. Okay.
Okay.
So its a base is. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to have +2 for captured on these things too. So it's a 10, right? And I'm adding 2 because you're moving, 2 because of the thing, and you put your large. So I'm going to hit you on a 7.
Yeah.
So the first guy, we're trying to hit him on a 7.
Nice.
We hit him, and we got to hit him in the hull. So that's good because it's just a 0. And so this is 4, 5. 5 on 0. No. I have to do the ping, ping, ping sound. Since that's what happens when machine gun bullets bounce off tanks. And he'll use his inherent since he didn't cower or anything. I guess well, let's see. We're 1, 2, 3. We might as well go with this same group here since there's no TEM for that.
Okay.
So the 1.5 flat, right?
Yep.
No effect. Okay. Next. We gotta get back, I think. right, so we'll go to movement.
Okay.
And so up here, this guy is going to go, I guess since we're going up in elevation here, this is going to be 4. And the next guy is just, he'll lose his CX.
Does it not CX the, oh no, wait, no. I think it advance.
Yeah, if it was advanced, it would, yeah. So this guy's going to lose his CX. He's going to go 2, 3, and...
Wouldn't that, no, that's 4.
Oh, I thought he was on the same level.
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll just go 4 as well, and we'll just combine these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I thought the hex he was in was on level 1.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that, and then this guy comes out of the gully here. He loses or the wadi loses his CX. He comes out for 2, right? 2, 3, and what are we doing here? We're just going to move into the wadi for 2.
Okay.
And I guess the 8-1, he's going to assault move up here for 2.
Okay.
And down here, we can see that. So it's going to go 1,
Okay.
2.
Well, he's revealed there.
Oh yeah, he is revealed there. Yeah. Fair enough. So he's there for 2.
Sure, I'll take a shot at him. Lance Heal will shoot. Has a 4 firepower, flat.
Yeah.
7 on 4 Pintash check.
Good.
Yes.
All right, then this guy here. He's gonna go 1.
Yep.
2. Sorry, I had double time from the beginning. Sorry. And 6.
Yeah, sure. Where's
Okay, that's it.
my... Alright. Just need to... Is there really not anything there? No? I'm trying to see if there's, like a rear gun shot, but apparently that just doesn't exist. There's malfunction stuff, but... Whatever. Okay. The armored car is going to shoot 8 firepower at T3.
Mm-hmm.
8 on 8 normal morale.
I gotta get something for the cactus hedge, don't I?
If it's part of both, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's just like a hedge, right? I mean, firing down a hedge, you get something. Let's see, the cactus hedge is +1, 1/0 for wall hedge hexads. Wall hedge hexads. Huh. I guess, but that I don't know if this is true. But the only thing I'm guessing is that if it's a wall, it's +1. If it's a hedge, it's 0, which is maybe why those things have different depictions.
Oh yeah. Let me see. TM.
Anyway, they're gonna be DM'd at the very least. But I don't think it's a normal. Let's see if that's board. Let's see if that's a wall. This is S.
Wall hedge lying lengthwise exactly along the LS only blah, but does not state in this illustration 6 and 9 we get +2 for wall because both intervening. Neither of them has 3 wall hex bond.
Alright, so these are hedges.
If a German unit were in Y8, both it and Recombine was said 8, Y9, X-Bind, then firing age. Yeah, okay, you do get a.
Yeah, well, let me see what that why it shows 0 and 1 in the.
I mean, unless it's like something to do with it being cactus or like.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out because it's some stupid, some odd thing where it said in the chart it said 0, 1. Let's see.
E9.7 cactus hedge.
It's just I don't know why the chart has a 1 and 0.
Yeah.
That's the part that I think is weird. It says cactus hedge, and then it says +1/0. Then it says wall/hedge. So I'm guessing if it was a hedge to begin with, it's 0, but it doesn't say that.
Hillside wall hedge. Yeah.
So I'm going to say it's 0. I'm saying you got a normal check there.
All right.
And it doesn't matter. They roll a 6, so.
All right. So I'm just gonna take this off and mark them with final. Pretty sure I didn't get rates. No. I can't fire group the vehicles, which sucks. But I will. The 347 1, 2, 3, 4 is gonna shoot 3 firepower up 1 for the intervening wreck.
Plus, I got this. In the scrub is up 1, right? Didn't we say?
No, I thought we said.
You missed, anyways.
I thought we said that you didn't.
Oh, it was 0 in scrub.
I thought we said.
Oh, you're right. It's 0. Yeah. So okay, you're good. Yep.
The vehicle will also. The vehicle will also try for 4, up 1.
Yeah.
It'll also. No, definitely not. Yeah, I think that's it for that. The squad. I'm gonna start this. There. The squad 347 will shoot here as a 1.5 flat. They will cower to nothing.
Yep. Yeah.
And that is a sniper.
Right. No sniper.
The mortar will also shoot. They will hit. It's not.
And rate.
It's not critical. So what did we say last time? It was 2.5. Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nope.
They will shoot again with AC.
Hit and rate. Yeah, hit and rate. Yeah.
Hit and rate again. 5 is a normal morale.
They're good.
We'll try our luck again.
Hitting right?
That's a crit.
No, with area target type, you only get a critical on snake eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
So
if you're doing infantry target type, you would be able to.
right. Okay.
But you can't get do infantry target type with a mortar. So
Normal morale check again.
and they're still good.
Another hit, but no rates, and
Yep.
another normal morale. All right, consistent.
And they're still good.
Consistent all across the board. This is dumb. All right. I don't think I have any other shots. Advanced fire phase.
All right. Yeah, I'm not seeing any advanced fire. So routes. So I guess this guy here.
I don't think you can route uphill.
6.
Because I think from
All right. I'm
where
not
I'm
worried
at,
about him getting back. I think we're leaving him in the background, so he'll just live probably here then.
Okay.
And so then we'll go to advances.
Yep.
Okay. So that's where we want to go. We'll advance into here. We're going to advance these guys into here, these guys into here, and we'll take off the top concealment counter. And dang, lost his machine gun. So we'll advance this guy to here. These guys will advance to here. And let's bring this guy into here. Forgot to move this guy. He was, but now he can't really move. This guy's going to see him, so he'll stay right where he's at. And then this guy here, he's got one machine gun. Well, he might as well come one hex to here, advance to here, get a little closer. Since there's no, the acquisition can't follow him for area.
Interesting.
Because area target's a whole hex, it doesn't track. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. We go to close combat. Let's see if we have concealment gains. I think everybody can be seen from this lead armored car. So no concealment gains. And overview for 3.
Weather, no change.
I guess I'll remove the DM.
Yeah, I got no rally phase actions. No. Prep fire. Yeah, the mortar will shoot.
Okay.
7. What is that?
Yeah.
So that's a miss. Not movement phase. So we will start with the armored car. Starts for 1.
Yeah, they got to roll for the task check, right?
For radialness?
Yeah, because they're by themselves.
I thought you didn't have to after. you were no longer in.
No, I'm pretty sure that every turn you got to roll.
That's
You
crazy.
got to join up to make a platoon. Well, you got to try to make up a new platoon. You know.
Yeah, but I thought that if you had someone blow up, I thought that was. Next movements, gaps.
All right, so it says a lone radio slave if you meet a peasant with a portent of motion die roll. Well, that's for a motion die roll.
Every time.
Two
Wow.
requirements. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way it works.
Wow. Well, then
You can join up with the you know, you can try to join up with a platoon, and then you'd be okay.
Sure, but it's just that changes a lot of how I would have played. I always understood it as soon as you're out, because like you're no longer in a platoon, so you just you're pretty cool to keep going. But so it's checked against what
their crew.
Crew. Yeah. So anyways,
morale,
that guy
like
fails, so he just stays there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now you can bring guys up there, and then next turn you'd be okay to move. You know.
Sure, but it's a lot of wasted movement that had I known I would have done differently. That's all.
Well, okay. I mean that's fine, but I mean he did.
No, I know. I'm just saying
benefit being up there for sure. I mean he was you know, he was pretty instrumental in your turn 2. So.
Anyways, whatever. All I'm saying is I'm regretting not understanding that rule.
Okay. Yeah.
These guys are still in motion, so they don't have to do platoon, right?
They have to do platoon movement, yeah, but they don't have to start. They're going to just move.
Right. So they're stuck doing nothing.
No, they can move. I mean, they're a platoon. They can move as a platoon.
Right. Sorry. That's what I asked for.
I thought you said they could move independently without having to roll.
No. I was asking. No.
Yeah.
So
no, they can move as a platoon. If they want to break off and move independently, then they have to roll.
Right. So they are moving for 1.
Right. So I guess I'll take the shot at the lead guy. Okay.
Yep.
So it's a 9 to hit because he's in motion and he's large.
Yep.
Okay. So here's the hit. It's a 9.
It's a hit. You're not counting the plus 2.
I'm not gonna count plus 2. Yeah. So I missed him. Yeah. Okay. So I got a first fire.
No,
and it's 11,
actually,
so it actually melts it. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that plus that captured you.
Yeah, it's fine. So I got first fire on the machine gun only here. Okay. So yeah,
2,
1. Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
4.
Right.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Turn for 6.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
8.
Right.
Now I'm not crazy, right? I can't move from W3 to W4 as a.
I think not. It's restricting you to move on the road. It says, right?
Okay, that's. I just want to make sure, like, I'm not going crazy for that, because otherwise it changes things. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8, I think. Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
And then 11.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna have to stay like that. So 11, and I can't do anything more, so those just stay in motion.
Okay.
The tankettes will start for 1,
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
6,
Right.
6. This is not supposed to be. Sorry.
So he could have
8.
turned his covered arc when he went in there because you spent 2. So it's just a little trick, right? Because the guy in front of him spent 2 to go into the other hex. He could have spent 2 to come 1 to come into this hex, then 2 to change his covered arc.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the hex spine correctly, but yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, thanks.
Yeah. So you spent a total of, I guess, what?
7.
That's fine with me. Yeah.
Yeah. So 8,
Mm-hmm.
9,
Yeah.
10,
Right.
11,
Yeah.
and then they'll stop.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll stop. The squad in GG1 goes to B0 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Yeah.
3.
Hold there. I guess this guy here will take a shot at him. 1.5 down 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking the tank being there. PTC.
So
Pass.
And no, where's it? Okay, so continue.
4.
Okay.
The squad in EE1 goes to D0 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Yep.
3.
Continue. Yep.
4.
All right.
The truck starts for 1.
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
4. 5. 6. 7.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Yeah.
10. 12. 14. 15. And then spends 3 to go here and stay in motion.
All right. So this guy will take the final fire shot at that truck, I guess.
Sure.
So 3 on the star vehicle line. Cowers, so I could say that's nothing.
You don't cower,
And,
but it's
they don't cower, but so at least I'll get some
anyways.
resid then. So we'll throw 1 in there.
Okay.
And let's see. Okay.
FF4 is going to unload.
Okay.
The squads and leader will go to EE5 for 3.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, so I don't know if they, how much they get the turn they unload, right? So if it would be 1.5 to unload in that case, since they have 6, Not that it makes a huge difference. 1.5, would it just be 1.5, 3.5, 5.5? That would be the end of it if that was the case.
Yeah, and I don't.
Otherwise, you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not going any further, anyways, I guess.
No.
So I guess here it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's limited to 4. Let me see what it says for unloading. Transfer unloading. Yeah, so it's, yeah, I guess it's just one movement factor. So I guess you're fine. I guess when you got a leader, you can still get the 2 bonus for the leader. So yeah, okay. A quick scan of the rule doesn't make me feel like that you're doing any more than 1. But I could be wrong.
No, it's right above it. So you have unloading, and you think it'd be there, but they keep it in loading instead. Says a leader cannot apply his movement factor bonus to units that load unload during the same movement phase.
All right, well there we go. So I guess they can't go that far unless and they can't CX probably either.
No, I don't think anything says they can't CX, but
I don't.
Yeah, nothing says they can't CX, but and it doesn't say that they can't get a bonus.
Well, I think you can't CX, maybe a late CX, because remember it's probably.
Oh
something
yeah.
CX,
I would mean it as a.
Yeah, because you're not a. When you're a rider, right?
Yeah,
when
you
you're
can't.
a passenger, you're not a.
Infantry,
you're not starting as an infantry unit. That's probably the thing with that. So maybe there's some ability. I don't know. The late CX, I'm not sure, but you're okay though. Even if you did the 1, you'd be. Oh, you're saying you want to go up there with the late CX?
Yeah.
I'm not going to sweat it, So but I'm not sure that's allowed. But I'm not worried about it if you want to do it.
Okay. So this.
Let's see. So let's see if there's anything with CX real quick.
These guys do.
It's really double time actually.
The time may not be used
for any
unit that will not ride.
You got it.
That will not.
Yep.
Alright, look just not.
Yep, there you go. Okay.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Well, I don't know if it's ridiculous, but.
Well, it seems like if you get off, like, late CX seems like a thing that would be fine. Because it's not about getting more, right? Like, it's not about, like, it's like a last gasp type idea rather than.
Yeah, but it could. I mean, if you think about it, let's say that the vehicle used 3/4, and then you only had 1 left to get out. Then you could be like, 1 more to go, another hex. So it's kind of like basically, it could. If you were gonna do it, it would be something like you could get for late CX, you could get 1/4 for every movement you didn't spend in the vehicle, or something crazy like that, right? So, but I see. I could go either way with it. I definitely see other rules that just can't be done. So,
yeah. How do I want to load these guys? Yeah, I think I have to. FF3 is going to start for 1.
Okay.
2.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yep.
4,
Mm-hmm.
5,
Yep.
7,
Yep.
8,
Mm-hmm.
9.
All right. Well, here comes the 6 on the star vehicle line. Nope. Doesn't do it. Because there are no mods on that, from what I know. I don't believe so. So we are first fired all around there.
You'd still get modifiers for collateral, yeah? Like it'd be a
I
plus
don't
2.
know. Let me see what happens there. So
It's like what, chapter D, I think, straight. Equals collateral.
I'm not thinking they do. I think they just share the fate of the unarmored vehicle. A7308. All right, so all the vulnerable PRC of a vehicle that has not been eliminated may still be subject to a collateral attack, D.8. So
Yeah.
D.8
And D.8
is a...
it'd be general, but modified normally for range hindrances, TEM, CE, DRM, etc. Okay, yeah. So just as if the vulnerable PRC were attacked, were the only target being attacked. So yeah, there would be the plus 2, not for the to kill, or for the elimination, but for everybody else, essentially.
Why plus 2?
Well, it's because it's a moving vehicle, yeah? No?
So if it was a regular 6 on the 6, it would be a 1 check. Let's see what it says in the example here.
You rolled an
7308,
right? So it'd be a
an 8.
test.
Yeah, it's just a pin task check then. That would be the worst it could be. So
I think what I should be looking for is...
yeah, I think it's just fantastic. I don't think they get any benefit for it moving.
Oh, 241. Okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, so take a task check.
But I don't know if passengers can even pin. You know, that's the other thing, right?
Well, I mean, I rolled 7 for the driver, right?
Well,
driver still has to take a pin check.
I don't think so.
You know, wouldn't they take a shock result, like a potential shock? Or
not in the unarmored vehicle. There's no really. No, I don't think so.
No.
I think it's just there's a general collateral attack against those guys, but I don't think a pin affects passengers. They're considered passengers, right? And
yeah,
I don't think. D6.1 collateral attacks D.8. Yeah, D6.
see my 50 dice roll. Yada yada. Section. Kill number. Unlikely kill, multiple targets.
I'm going to say just continue. I think you're fine.
Oh, it's because they're not exposed. Because otherwise,
Well, that's not our. They're suffering from the collateral attacks because it would be different if there was a buttoned up half track, right? Then they wouldn't be. They would have no problem. But since it's an unarmored vehicle, but I rolled high enough that it's just a pin task check. I don't think anything happens to the passengers on a pin task check. That's just my personal view. I don't know that. I mean, I just recall that.
So just because the relevant rule is A7.82, inherent crew that suffers a pin result when attacked through an unarmored target facing, even if only hull or turret upper superstructure, subject to the same penalties as for an open top AFV. A vehicle itself can never be pinned, nor can its inherent crew. However, leave the pin counter behind to show that the above penalties apply.
Right.
And then passengers, riders, right underneath. Says pinned passengers must button up if CE and are considered pinned for all purposes, although they may continue to be transported by their vehicle and may even unload at their option, but then become pinned in their dismount location. So that's...
Okay, so they can pin. Okay, pin passengers must button up CE. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I guess task check for all of them then, right? Pin task check.
So
not going to really make much of a difference, but...
So the vehicle rolled 7, which it's...
I don't think, because it's just a driver, I don't think it's considered a CE crew. The driver is just... I don't think you have anything in
driver, right?
Yeah, he doesn't count. So your leader passed, and then he's going to help these two guys with a 1. So you got one guy that's pinned.
Yeah,
and a sniper.
The guy without the MMG pins.
Yeah, okay. And then there's a sniper, which is a big one. 3 for 1. Brings it here. And I guess, let's see. Well, they're not if it's buttoned up. It's not a buttoned up vehicle. It's not a target.
There's a leader here.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it. Probably going to kill that guy.
Well, he, I guess, did served his duty.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't expect him to ever take sniper bait that way, but all right. All he wanted was to go back to Sicily.
Yeah, step on some grapes.
I don't know why there's... why'd you put a residual here?
The residual should have been where I shot at the...
Yeah, like D1?
No, it's right here, because when I shot this guy.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you're right. All right. So the vehicle continues...
Okay, and so there's residual in that one, so that's 2 in that hex.
Yeah, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 to get here. He will dump everybody. Or he's stop for 10, unload for 15, start again for 16, and then 18, end in motion.
Okay.
The other guys, I don't think they'd have one movement factor left, so they'll just stick there. This truck will pay 1 to start, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they unloaded,
5. Right. So it's it would have taken. Oh, I would have had to do their movement first too. So remember.
You would have, but you could do it all now. I mean, I don't really care. You can say they unloaded, but that was for, basically 5, right? Start back up for 6.
No, it's fine. That's fair.
All right.
Because it changes the movement for the rest and like what you may or may not have shot at. So I'm not gonna.
No worries. Okay, so I'm gonna go after this guy with the final fire shot, right?
Sure.
So three flat at that guy.
Yep.
Cowers to the
Don't
one,
cower.
right? So, oh no,
Nope.
cower. That's right. Yeah.
Once you
So yeah.
break.
Okay, that helps a little bit. And this guy has nothing. He's done. And up here, targets there. Can't see anything really. So I guess there's no other shots for me.
Okay. Advanced fire
Advancing
phase.
fire.
We will do. We're gonna do 2 firepower from V3 to Z4. 1. Nope.
Okay.
Get 7 out of the way. The stack in AA1 will shoot at F1. They won't get the MMG. Or at least they shouldn't get the MMG.
No.
And the leader will direct. So it is a 4.5.
Well, you're going to be halved, right, for the advancing fire phase.
Right.
And the
Yeah.
other
I don't
guy's
know why I'm
4.
counting the first guy as 3. So
Yeah.
it's halved twice.
It's a 2.
So it should be 2.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 down.
2 down 1. Yeah.
Nope. I will get the encircling shot with E2.
I don't know if it is because you're not directly on both sides, right? But go ahead and take the shot. We'll see.
I think that's close enough for it.
So is that the roll of 6?
Yeah. So 6 on 3 is a pentatonic.
Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah,
They're good anyways.
I wish that guy.
Well, let's see if the
break
encirclement is there because I think it is. Let me see. It pretty specifically has to be on, either on the 2 hex spines, okay, or on 2 hex sides, or you have to have 3. You can see it in the pictures in 7.7.
Just okay, dumb, whatever. The flamethrower tankette.
Yeah.
Gonna try its luck.
Blast that guy. All right.
Yeah, it's not halved, right?
No.
Should just be.
It's ugly.
10 miss.
Oh no, 10's got to be something on the 30, right?
No, because isn't it to hit?
No. You're just blasting him with a 32. Fallon.
I always thought that even did I always think that? Anyways, whatever.
2 check.
Here's where the snake eyes comes in. All right, cool.
He's good.
The tankette in X1 will shoot at your concealed guy. So it's going to be a 2 up 1.
1. Well, so the one that's back here is going to be half because it moved, right?
No. I was pointing to X1, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, this one.
Okay. Main armor malfunction.
Okay.
Boy, I wish my guys could like fucking break any of your guys.
Wow.
That's it. Red phase. This guy's eliminated.
I guess it's surrender, right?
Well, you could reject it, I guess. Unless you really want to take prisoners.
No, not when you're going to be coming into close combat with me. So I guess I gotta. So you got no quarter now.
Take that off. Take this off. That's it for my routes. I don't think you have any.
No.
Advanced phase. We shall do this. I get something out of my stuff. EE5 goes to DD5. The not pinned people in AA1 go to Z1.
Yeah.
And that's it. CC phase, it's a 1-1, no ambush. Nope.
Oh.
Alright. I don't really feel like infiltrating, so
Okay.
just turn that into a melee. And turn 3.
All right, wind. And I got a multi-man self-rally here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, he comes back.
For the love of God.
All right, that's my rallies. Let's take your pin off there. Okay, so prep fire. Well, I have no more weapons that can do anything to these AFVs. So what's the point of shooting? We got these guys right next to us, though, so I guess we gotta go take that shot. So you've got the flamethrower there, tank, so you're underneath that, so that's +1.
Yes.
So I guess it's a 6-up-1 at those guys.
Well, you're not wall advantage. It's not a
Yeah,
+1.
I have that. There's no terrain for me in the hex. I got the wall.
Right, and I can't claim it because I had the vehicle. Gotcha.
Well, you can claim it. You don't have to take the vehicle, right? But
Sure, but I don't get both.
You don't get both, right?
Right.
So you
Okay.
get the vehicle because I have the wall. So you got +1 for the vehicle. So 6-up-1. But I'm not. Do I want to move away from this vehicle? Let's see, what does that terrain look like? All around there, but I can't crawl over the cactus hex anyways.
Yep.
Not fun, and I think it's all on all sides, yeah, except for that little break in the wall at X2. Yeah, so we're staying in fighting. 6-up-1. All right, so that's a 1 check.
Pass and pin.
Pass. Pin, yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so then I guess we'll go to movement. That's a gully.
This guy's in
Cliff.
motion. What happened to his thing?
Which guy?
This truck in X2 is supposed to be in motion.
Okay, that's fine.
I think maybe when I move the leaders.
Yeah. So these guys here. Just assault move up into here. I guess the 8-1 leader. What else has he got going at him? It's long range. All right, he's going to come into the wadi for 2, okay?
Okay.
And then, I don't really want to do that. I want to come up there for 6. Who's shooting at him? A lot of stuff. I can't do anything. Basically, the 8-1 machine gun's pinned. So it's 2, another maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, another 1, 3. But it's a lot of subtractions. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there. I'm not gonna risk it coming up to the T6. Although it would, yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so there's that, and this guy stays there. We'll have him just we'll just assault move back to here. I don't like these guys. They are not very Nice. So the 337 here, he's going to he'll assault move up to here, 2.
Okay.
And the 7-0 is going to go 2, 3.
Okay.
And 5. And what do we got here? This guy is going to lose his CX. He's going to assault move up to here. And so the guy that rallied over here, he's just going to stay where he's at. Yeah. Okay, your defense fire.
All right. Flamethrower to there. We'll see, maybe. 5 on 36, or is it 32?
32. Yeah, that's pretty ugly. That's got to be a KA. Maybe we'll get a flame in there. Maybe we'll start that. Yeah, he's gone. This is my 4. Yeah.
All right. These guys must be fake. I don't know if I can do anything against those guys. Guys malfunctioned. The armored car in V3 will attempt to shoot Z5 as a 4-up-1. 4-4. 1 of skill. Of course. Can't shoot anything else.
Okay, that's it.
The mortar in GG1 is gonna shoot. Oh no, wait, can he? Because wouldn't that? Does the Hillock there block line of sight?
I don't know. That's a Hillock overlay there. I think if the Hillock doesn't block it because I'm adjacent to it, maybe. It's like being adjacent to a wall. You can see over the whole thing, but not to the next one.
Yeah, there's.
I think it's okay.
There is a +2 for it being concealed, but I think that'll hit regardless.
Okay, and there's a sniper right on the to hit.
IFT will be a 5 on 2.5. I think we keep saying, which is a normal morale.
Okay, well those are dummies.
All right.
Okay. And
might be worth whatever sniper that is.
No sniper.
Thank God. It's pretty fake. Yeah, advanced fireface.
All right, so yeah, I don't have any advancing fires. So routes, no routes. advances. Well, let's see. That comes back to here. 8-1. It's going to be CX if it comes up there. No, yeah, because it's a double elevation change. Yeah, so it's 4. Could come up here for just 2. He's a manly man. He's going to come up here for 2. This guy is going to come. We'll come here. That's going to continue in the gully. The 7-0 is going to come out here for 2. It's 337. We'll come here. This 337 is going to come here. That's it. So, oh, I got these guys up there. I didn't advance this big stack. I got to break these guys back up now. So we're going to take one of these. They're going to come up to here. And clone another one. And they'll come here. And the last guy will come here. All right, that's it. So, do you have anybody that I guess you can see him? This guy, he can be seen. Yeah, he's on the level. Yeah, so those guys can all be seen. He can be seen. Okay, so there's no conceal. All this, yeah, he can be seen too. Yeah, right down next one. Okay, no concealment gains. So okay. You're 4.
Melee.
Oh, we got melee. Yeah, here's the 1-to-1 for me, right? These are both 1-to-1s.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I try to escape is the question. No. Here's my 1-to-1. So you got me, and I got half of you.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I kill the LMG.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Rats. Wait. Turn 4. No weather change. I got defense barrier to take off. Alright, rallies. I'm gonna try and repair this gun. Nope.
Sure.
No bueno, so nothing else. Prep fire. Honestly, I can't think of any prep fire. Movements. This guy's not in motion, so he can't join the radialist squad, right?
I don't know for a fact. At the point the motion was not in motion. I think maybe he could. And,
yeah, we'll say no anyways. So roll 7, which is fine. Okay. Starts for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Road is uphill is twice or quadruple?
No, it's just basically instead of being 5 to go up the hill, it would be if you were CE, it would be 2.5. So, but I think it's still 5. If it's what's it reduced to? Hang on.
I thought it was a multiple.
No, elevation change is +4. Okay, and then
Oh,
if you're on the
okay,
road,
right.
if you're
That's
on the road though, if you're CE, you're doing the road for half. But let me see. I get a little road hill. It's really hill. Then you got to see
right.
accepted road. So these are armored cars.
Yeah,
So
armored car, and I'm pretty sure
H
it's
D O T H.
there's
H is add 4 for each full level higher, except by a road add 2. So yeah, so basically it's going to be 3 to go up there.
okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 7. So 10 to get there. 11
Mm-hmm.
overrun at the
So 12, and then another 5,
yeah,
17.
17 is overrun. It's 8, so I think my thing would be here. So I think we need to go to the actual chart.
Yeah, so I can't do anything before the overrun. Um, I can only do something after the overrun since I don't have anything that can hurt. Um,
Right.
before the overrun, there's no close combat reaction fire. You do the IFT, but there's nothing that can't hurt you. Um,
D
so
charts. Where's charts?
so yeah, so you're basically going to be you are you don't
Where's the overrun chart?
you are an AFE, okay,
Yeah.
but because your main armament is a machine gun, you're only going to get 2. So you get 2 for that, okay, and then you're
Yeah.
going to get your machine gun, which is just the first of the 8, which is a lot. It's going to be tripled in half, so it's going to be 12. So you're going to be in a 14 column.
Okay,
So
so the
14 down
so the
1.
thing I have is correct. It just oh wow, so the counter art it's using is wrong. But the okay, anyways, yeah. So 14 down 2, right? Cuz it's open ground, or is it down 1?
It's just down 1 because I'm not
Okay.
moving or anything.
So 6 on 14 is a 2 check.
Yeah, that's enough. So I didn't really know what to do with this guy. He couldn't get anywhere. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it was not a great place to put him, but he probably should have taken the risk and gone up. But okay.
So so it was 17 or was it 18?
Um,
We'll say 18. Just and turns for 1, stays in motion.
yeah. And then I gotta see if I have anything I can do with these guys since I'm above them by 2 levels.
I think
Um,
if they're open top, yes, I think,
yeah.
but I
Hmm.
don't.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I
probably
think I
against
think
the
you're probably
trucks.
right. Well, certainly, yeah, yeah, definitely. There's something about open top vehicles because you can throw the grenades down onto them and stuff,
Yeah,
but probably not for the. I don't know. That's a good question, but
for
all
like
right, fair
IFT
enough.
generally, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
you're impervious to, but I think there's something about. But go ahead. I don't
yeah.
think I have anything with.
So these two 30, the Fiats, they are
Mhm.
going to do one. This guy has to turn, so 2, 3, 4. Oops, 4, and there. 5.
Yeah, 8 to go up there.
Yeah, 8. Turn for 9, and then
No, it's
12.
still 8 because remember he can do that because the other guy spent 3, so he can spend up to 3. That hits.
Well, sure. No matter what, I can't get any further because the extra cost for the
Yeah,
my NC anyways. Um,
yeah,
we'll
you're at
have
11 anyways. Yeah, yeah.
the truck will move. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
7, 12 because it's, or sorry, 11 because it'd be 3 to get up, 1 extra for the vehicle.
Well, you're not going to be able to use the road in that case, right? That's the thing about having an extra vehicle. You can't use the road. So it'd be 5 to go through.
Man, how does that affect this scenario then? Yeah, 5. So it'd be 12. 14. 16 into this other spot, and then they will turn, and they'll pay 2 to turn once for 18.
Okay.
It's 4 PP, which sucks. Unit with the mortar is just gonna go 3. They're gonna drop their ack.
Okay.
These guys. F1 will go to G1 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
H0 for 2.
Yeah.
Y1 for 3.
Yeah.
X1 for 4.
Okay.
AA1 will go to Z1 for 1.
Okay.
3 into Z2.
Yeah.
Late CX into Z3.
Okay. Yeah. So he's bounced back.
All right.
And I sometimes get confused when you're hit, if you got to come up under concealment or if you lose your concealment. I don't know.
I feel like I saw something about this recently,
But
I wouldn't.
But I'll just because I'm going to be shooting at you anyways at some point.
Sure.
So. Okay, go ahead. I'm not shooting now though.
Okay.
We always played it that you came out under concealment, but I'm not sure I can find that to be for sure. But that's the way, like, years and years and years ago, I've always played it, but I don't know if that's accurate.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How do I want to treat these guys? I don't think you can see down here. One squad in DD5 is going to declare CX.
Okay.
Go into DD6 for 2.
Yeah.
4.
Mm-hmm.
And DD7 would be 5 or 6, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He's still in a wadi, right?
Yeah, it's just ever since last time with the does it actually represent the map? It's got me paranoid.
Yeah, like this is the one that's crazy, right? This one doesn't have a wadi in it, right? Even though it's got a little bit of depiction, but this one here, he's in the wadi.
Yeah. All right. Notion up there. The rest of the boys will declare CX.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Well, I can see him there. I don't know if I want to take a 1. A 1 flat, huh? I don't see any other targets. Yeah, okay. We'll take a first fire shot from here. 1 flat.
Okay.
I should say 1 down 1 because there's no tem for the brush. Yeah, 1 down 1. Normal.
Both break. What absolute trash that is. The tankettes are going to start for 1.
Okay.
Do 1, 1. The other will pay 1 and do nothing. 2.
Well, you started for 1, right? So you're at 3.
Right, 3.
Yeah.
4. 4, 4. 5, 5. Actually, so the last
6.
turn.
Yeah, it'll be
5,
6. Yeah.
6.
Yeah. Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
7.
It's
7.
8. 8. It was 7th turn, and then you went 1 more 8.
9. 9.
They got to
9,
take him. Yeah,
10.
9. Yeah, 10. Yeah. Yeah. And he's actually now going to be in the other hex, facing the other way, at 10.
I'm gonna redo this here. This is bugging me.
Okay, sorry. Got it.
No, no worries. This is me not doing it right. So
Yeah, 1 to start.
2, 2, 2, 2.
Yep.
We're at 2.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
Or 4 to
Good.
turn.
Keep going.
5.
No, you don't have to turn.
Yeah, I need to turn this guy. So there are 5 here. 6.
Okay, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah.
6, 7. 7, 8.
No, the other guy can't turn yet.
10, 11.
I don't know. I think you missed some, but it's okay. I'm not going to really sweat it. You're going to stop there or stay in motion there. I'm totally fine with you being there. Either be in motion or stopped, however you'd like to be.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to go about this. No, they're there for in motion.
Okay.
The leader MMG in squad.
Yeah.
Go to AA1 for 1.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
5.
Well, okay, I'll shoot him. So we'll take the 3 down too.
Yeah.
Pentast check, I guess.
And that's where my guys pass. Right, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so first fire for him. Okay.
The truck in Z1 will do its motion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it pays the rest. Stays motion there. Last truck starts for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, or pays all to stay motion.
All right.
I think that's it. That's fair.
So what does it say the trucks are worth?
The trucks are worth 5 for me.
5.
Pretty sure they're 5. Let me double check.
Yeah. All right. Well, I gotta shoot the truck then. I mean, that's the most valuable thing to shoot here. So,
yeah, each truck counts as 5 EP.
yeah. All right. So the final fire. So we'll start here. This guy will take his 3 flat against this guy.
Yep.
No effect.
Penthouse, is it?
Uh,
Yeah, conditional touch. Pins.
Okay, so this guy will fire at the soft skin truck with the 3 column. So that might be enough.
It's equal, which is an immobilize, I think.
Immobilization, yeah. Okay. And you've got another truck up here. Okay. So I guess we'll take our shot there. 6 flat at him. No, it's not going to do it. They're done. That's it. Let's see. Does this guy have any shots? 2, 4, 6. I guess he'll take the 1 plus 1 at this. No, it's me. I want you to you instead. It would be a 1 plus 1. Or I could shoot this guy. Oh, he's behind some kind of a cactus hedge. So yeah, no shot. I don't. Well, you're slightly too. Okay, I will take it. We'll take the 1 plus 1 here. Oh no, because it's a hedge with 0.
You're not shooting at V3? It's a truck.
Oh, that's a truck? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll shoot there. I thought that was one of your. No, that's right. I was thinking it was a guy that was there from before.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go with the back one. Okay. So yeah, another 3 column. Nope. Okay, that's it. Advancing fire.
Alright, advancing fire. We'll do Z2 first. So it's half doubled up 1, so 3. 5 on 3.
Well, it's half twice, right? Pinned and advancing fire.
So,
so 1.5, right?
So Pintash check.
6 on the 1.5. Okay.
Oh no, never mind.
Because he's CX, yeah.
Passed it anyways. CC2 will shoot at as a 3 or 1.5 down 1. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any other shots. Routes. And my guys are fine in the brush up there. So.
Okay. I gotta set up my
Phase.
reinforcements, I guess.
Yeah. X1 is going to go into W2. That's a minimum move, I think.
Yeah.
Edge.
He's gonna get. Okay. And the rest of your advances.
CC2 will go to D1.
Okay.
We'll just have the mortar for shits and giggles. We'll go to C1. Oh, yeah. We messed up. That bugs me.
What happened?
Should have known. Sun blindness would have affected kind of a bunch of shots.
Yeah, it did affect a couple of those shots. You're right, especially the shot coming from here.
Yeah.
Definitely affected that one. Yeah, I've been trying to remember because early on it didn't affect my shots, but it actually affected some of your shots coming back at me. But that one definitely.
So the problem I have with sun blindness is that it's based on angles, right? So I think some angles were fine.
Some were fine, yes, for sure.
And I just didn't internalize it enough, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot all about it early on.
No,
I was
worries.
trying to remember, but yeah, that one definitely, that shot definitely had an impact.
Yeah.
So
it's all good.
Yeah, may have been one of the only ones. I don't know if any of your guys that were coming this way, like I think definitely it was no effect. But the shot that was trying the first one of the encirclement probably was one.
Oh, that definitely would have been. But like I said, it doesn't. At this point, like
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's better to just play through it. So.
The only thing is, I mean, this guy may not be pinned, but I think we just got to go with it because.
I mean, at this point.
So you got any others? Yeah, you got any others that you want to do, or you have the advances? Or are you good?
No, this is the only one. So unless there's a real guy in there.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to do an advance up here or not.
No, I mean probably not. Like at this point, everybody I have kind of breaks as soon as they see sight of Ethiopians, which is kind of bugging me right now.
All right, so we're going to close combat. So yeah, these guys aren't dummies. So yeah. All right, so over to me for 4, and I gotta set my reinforcements.
Yep.
So. Well, let's see. I don't know. It can come in on this side. Okay, so wind, and then there's, I had to, this guy, I guess, had to route into the gully here. Get him out of here.
I think he has to go to,
Well, he can't reach the building, so.
No, it's more because he can't go that far. I was gonna say he has to make it to S6, but because he would see V3, so he's not
right, but he's not any closer to V3. He's going down the hex spine. So like 2, 4, and then there would be 6, 8. it's another elevation. So
Yep.
I think that's it. He's pretty much out of the game. I mean,
Considering your
so
rolls, I wouldn't say so.
that was the 6 was the wind change, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I guess he'll do his self rally. No, we'll remove that DM for now. And then, so any rallies for you? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay. All right. So prep fire. I mean, I guess I gotta shoot at the up here. I gotta take the shot at the truck, right?
Sure.
So 6 column, and that's not enough. I think it's a 6 on a 6, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 on a 6. So should be blowing up these trucks. Okay, so that's that, and that's that. So I guess we go to movement, and so I guess 1.
Yeah, I don't think I could shoot at him. So.
Well, oh, you're in the gully. Yeah, that's right. 2, 3.
That's good.
This will assault move into here. This guy will assault move back to here. Nobody's on that level, so we'll assault move back to here. And we've got the hide advantage, so this guy will do the assault move to here. This guy here. Stay where he's at. All right, so here we'll take the assault move.
Yeah, I'll shoot at him. As a 3 flat.
Okay.
Nope.
I will. Let's see how do I do this one. I guess we'll go. Gosh, I hate to do that. 4, 8, 4. It's not doubled because I'm 2 levels above him, so he's not point blank. But even I can go in there. He can see me in there, so I'm in trouble there. First fire there. All right, I guess this guy's just going to go. We'll just assault move up to there. All right, this cavalry. Is not something I play with often, so let's see. They can on the gallop they're going to get 1.5 times. Yeah. They go well, not on the charge, but on the gallop. It's
Well,
like being CX.
yeah, they get 20
Uh,
on the gallop.
is it 20? I thought it was 18.
Pretty sure it's 8.
All right. Well, let's see. What's their movement here in the desert?
I've definitely.
It says
always
they have to
noticed-
charge as soon as they have somebody in.
No, it's
They're fanatic. They must declare a charge as soon as it begins a movement phase within range, but non-AFP enemy unit. Okay.
Yeah, so begins,
So,
and since you don't have LMS,
yeah. Right. Yeah.
which
All right.
that
So let me
seems
see what the
silly, but
what the movement factors are here for cavalry on the desert.
Gallop.
So
Cavalry may
open
increase its
ground.
movement factors allotment by 8 to 20.
Okay. I'm just going to move them normal. So it's 1 for cavalry on the open ground. They have 12, and then the Hamada is 3. So we want to avoid the Hamada. All right. So we'll just go. I think I'm allowed to move them one at a time. So for convenience, I'm going to say they're not moving one at a time. So okay, or I'll just move the first one and then just if you're not going to shoot at it,
yeah.
So let me do that. Yeah. Let me grab one of these guys out of here. All right, and I guess they need a covered arc. It goes the other way.
No, they don't.
Yeah, well, that looks better. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? You good with that?
At 11.
11.
Hold on, I'm just trying to see what my line of sight is here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I need to remember helic rules. Helics. Okay, yeah, I think he's good. And then is 12 into S1, is it?
Sure.
That one I'll probably take a shot at. I just need to check the chart because I want to be disappointed beforehand. Yes, that is cool on this one. It's
So who's shooting? The mortar?
yeah, the mortar, but it means nothing.
Okay. So then the next guy out of there is going to come. And he's going to come 12 to here. Okay. And back him up if you want.
No, that's fine.
And then the last guy. Is 10, 11, 12. Okay.
Sure.
And then these two guys. So they came in here 1, 2. Oops. So 2. I'm just going to go with 2 again. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Put this guy up here. And these guys, they come in, they're probably 3 to here. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Still hear me?
Yep.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, my earbuds finally gave out for the day.
Oh.
Had them all day at work. All right, so then the next one was as well was 3 into there, and then 6, 9, we'll bring in 12, and these guys will kind of follow up behind him here. Okay, so that's it. Your defensive fire.
Defensive fire. Different arc. I'm curious to see if that'll be a shot. DD1 to the straggler back there.
Sure.
It is. What was the range on that? 10. So it's 4 down 3. That guy's dead. I have rate, but that means absolutely nothing here because I got nobody else to shoot at. So, advanced fireface.
Well, let's see. Oh, I didn't move these guys at all. So, oh, that's right. That's fine. Okay, so advancing fire. Well, let's. 1 pound, 3. All right. Well, I guess this guy will take the 1.5 at the truck, looking for something really low. So, and just have one. Guy takes a shot at the truck as well. We'll go with this truck. 1.5. Okay, that's it for advancing fire. So routes. No routes. Advances. So up here, it's not a problem from out of the gully into lower elevation. So we'll just advance to there. 7-0's go here. This guy will go here. This guy's going to take a patsy. I don't think do the partisans have to take patsies?
Not sure.
But we'll take one. We'll see if that's difference. Here it is. Who is he going after? He'll go after this guy. Okay. Taking a patsy. He passes.
Of course.
Comes in. This guy is going to advance. He'll stay there. This guy here. He'll advance up the hill. Okay. And that's it for advances. So then we have the close combat here.
So 5 plus 2
Yeah,
is
he's
1.
a 5 plus 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, you've got no usable machine gun, right?
Yeah, correct.
And yeah, all right, here it is. Here's my close combat. No, you got nothing because you got nothing to shoot back at. Okay, so no melee. So then I'm going to try to roll for concealment with a leader here.
Okay.
Nope. And
guess this guy can try to roll for it too. Nobody can see him. Yeah, he gets it. And that's it. So the moves off. I'm pretty sure the cavalry doesn't advance because they.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah, they do all their movement and movement. Okay. All right. So you got turn 5.
Wither, nothing. Rally. Absolutely not.
I've got to try to rally this guy. Comes
Of
up.
course. I'm gonna try and repair the machine gun.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nothing else in rally phase. Prep, nothing to do. Nope, nothing to do. Movement phase. CX comes off over here.
Yeah.
Goes for 1.
No, it's going to be more than that, right? It's a crag. It's coming out of a lower elevation.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, 2 then.
So 2 to there, yeah.
Yeah, then that's 4, I think.
I think was Hamada just 1. I thought we said, wasn't? Oh, no, the Hamada was.
I'm always confusing Hamada and
Well,
Scrub.
they're both Hamada and Scrub are both 1 for infantry.
They're both 1.
Okay. So 1, so 2, 3.
So 4 to get the VB done.
Yep.
The half squad in W2 loses his CX, goes to X2 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Y3 is just sand, so it should be 2.
Okay.
3.
Is that sand too?
I'm pretty sure that's still.
It was because you're saying the other one was. Oh, okay. Going up the Hamada. You just said it was 1. I thought you were saying it was 2 extra. So yeah.
Oh no! Sorry,
Yeah,
because that's regular sand, yeah.
Let's see. I guess it's just sand on top of the Hamada, right?
It's the hillock sand, right?
Yeah. Sand is
because hillock would be.
Well, sand is 1 plus cost of terrain. It says reduced by 1 for wet mud, which is wet because of the sun blindness. So I guess it's just 1. So normally it's 2 for sand, gotcha. but because it's wet, the sand is harder, so it makes it easier. So yeah, 1, 2, 3.
All right. Yeah, and then it'll stay there. Yeah, Z2 loses their CX.
Yeah.
They will go. There's all. Y3 for 1.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
The leader and squad with the MMG.
Right.
Go to CC2 for 1.
Yeah.
BB2 for 2.
Yeah.
AA3 for 3.
Yeah.
And then 5.
Okay.
The crew with mortar will go into D1 for 1.
Yeah.
2 into E2.
Yeah.
Then 3.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's everybody. Alright, let's go with the crazy stuff. Lancia, 1ZM, will still in motion. We should probably pair up with those guys. No, that's gonna be a waste. Of course. Of fucking course. So he stops.
Yeah.
I can't win. That's it. I'm done. I can't move. I
Oh,
don't
come
have
on.
enough movement. No, I don't have enough movement. It's turn 5.
You got plenty of movement.
I don't have enough movement. I'm already spending. It's 1, 2. Actually, it's 3 to move there. I can move the truck first. That's stupid. It'll get shot at. It turns into a wreck. So it's 2 to get in here, 3 to turn, 6 to get up. Then I need to turn twice. So it's 8. I've got 1 vehicle up. Then it's 11 to get the second one up.
No. Okay, so let's take it from the
12.
back.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not getting up there.
Okay, so what do these things have? They have 12.
The Fiats have 12.
Okay. So
Right. So let's, if we'll say this truck has moved and somehow it is survived, even though I don't even think it has enough movement factors. So 2, 3, 6,
Okay.
7, 8.
Well, so 7, and then it's going to be 10 because the other one's going to get up there at 10.
Right.
So both going to be at
Then-
10.
Then 11 to turn the other guy. So 12.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you don't think you're going to get there the next turn. Yeah, I don't know. It's a
Then-
silly.
So then it's 1, 2, 3. I have to overrun this,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because
Well, you
that's
don't
the
have
new
to.
guy.
You don't have to because you could just drive right through. I mean, you don't get stuck there. But I'm gonna try to close combat you. I guess.
So it's still 1, 2, 3, 4 to get there. We'll say I don't overrun. 5,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I guess instead of those
7,
squad leaders.
8, 9, 10, 11. I can get off with 1 guy. It's just the.
Instead of squad leader, this is an Italian race car driver.
It's frustrating because I know I played this wrong at the start. I should have just gotten all the vehicles on board. Just like fuck it, why not? I should have put the tankettes, maybe not first necessarily, but I should have had them. I should have had everybody come in on turn 1. I think it's really, really frustrating how every morale check that you needed, you passed. The one squad here that took 4 shots, actually 5 shots, that were all normal morale checks, you passed all of them. Almost every rally attempt you got back. Like the only reason I got kills was a CC and a flamethrower.
I know, but I only took out 1 vehicle, so
2, because the immobilize is like I can't do anything with them.
yeah,
I
I know.
don't-
But I only took. I'm saying I had 3 weapons. The 2 machine guns, right, and the anti-tank rifle. I should have taken out probably more.
Oh, for sure. Like there's
vehicle.
there's at least like 2 other vehicles that should have died. But the fact that
But I didn't get the luck there, and I broke those guys pretty quickly. So, but yeah, you're right. I can't.
a 1 down
I can't
1
help with the
shot,
dice pot rolls, So
a 1 down 1 shot breaks. A fucking
I
flamethrower
know.
over here doesn't do anything, except the second time around.
yeah.
It's just like I said. I know there's definitely some stuff that I got wrong. I didn't realize just how much movement there needed to be, but like
Yeah.
At what point do you say like you can't stop? The trucks are worth 5, but if they're shot at on the IFT, it doesn't mean anything, and you double firepower, and you're just gonna sit on the roads. So it's kind of like, okay, well, what like the skulking here sucks shit, and I hate it. The if you move up with the infantry in the trucks, and the trucks get shot at and blow up, then you don't have infantry. So it's kind of like I should have just immediately at the start.
Thing with the infantry, I think you got to unload them over here and have them flank the guys. I feel that way, anyways.
Yeah,
That's what-
there's no reason to ever bring them like maybe the first truck bringing it down is fine. I think that wasn't much of a problem, especially with the mortar. Like you got to use the range. If you're sitting on the hillock, it's a positive to use. But everybody else should have probably just like come up here and just farted around. Um, but yeah, like it's if 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 the overrun had killed the squad and then maybe you didn't rally him, that would have been nice. Um,
Yeah, but he
uh,
did nothing. I mean, that squad didn't do anything. The leader didn't do anything.
it's it's enough. It's enough to exist and prevent the trucks from going out and about because I have to stay in motion. And as soon as there's anybody that gets close to the roads, and you decide to go into CC, like I was waiting for this to be the another four that you roll, right? Like it's just one of those things. Like I said, I know there's some movement I did wrong and underestimating the movement involved, but there's plenty of times where I'm rolling uh, way too high uh, than what I need consistently on the shots that matter most. The only thing that did any that was significant was the mortar. Strangely enough, which like kept rolling fives. That was the only consistency I had. So
Yeah.
it's unfortunate. Kind of just peeved at myself for not getting to move on faster.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's an odd scenario. I mean, without having it going through and counting up all the movement in advance for these trucks, you're right. I mean, for the vehicles, it's hard to know how long it's going to take. There's a lot of squirrely movement. Platoon movement makes it hard.
It makes it impossible. Like I don't. I guess the other thing that really messed with me is like I still find it very strange how platoon movement is implemented because again, I for the longest time like I just why if you're no longer in a platoon, why do you need to constantly do task checks? And
Well, you
again,
can
like
see if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. So.
no, but I'm just saying like regardless, right?
Yeah.
Like I think the idea that a a vehicle that has no radio uh, is essentially stonewalled from doing anything, but a truck can move around. You get what I
Well,
mean? Like,
the truck is kind of another whole thing entirely. No, most scenarios don't even, the truck's just like basically, a lot of scenarios are once they unload, they have to just return to their friendly board edge.
sure,
Because
sure, but
unless this was some kind of a thing where they were trying to get through to the other side with their trucks, nobody's, the general comment is no unit in World War II is treating their truck so disrespectfully as to drive it into combat. Okay.
sure,
I mean, it's just insane, right? Now, this case, maybe they had to get through, right? They're going through. The truck's got to get through, so you could say that. Then you might be able to, make that comment. But in general, you know, trucks shouldn't be used offensively. They're way too valuable.
sure,
You
but
so,
the the problem I have is just that if when you're no when you're if you are moving in platoon movement, I get it, right? You need to you're not gonna move unless the platoon leader or the squadron leader, however
yeah, I get it.
you
I
know
mean, but
each nation
I
wants
guess
to
what
call their groups. But if you're a solo tank, right?
right, but there are other tanks on here. That's the thing. You're not the solo tank, right? You were the solo tank from that platoon, but I think the way the rule is, meant to be is that if your other tank was knocked out, then you got to join the other platoons, right? Because you're not the commander. So your command, whatever, you either take some initiative, you have to pass the task check, and then you can go. Otherwise, you should try to join up with the other platoon, and then you're okay once you join up with it. So that is how I think it's intended to work. Because otherwise, it would be gamey, right? People would do things like, oh, I'm going to automatically ESB my one tank, so in case, just to make it immobilized. So now the other guy's got freedom of movement.
Okay, but how how do you justify uh, um, that as gamey versus skulking.
I'm not going to get into a conversation about you with skulking.
But can you understand how like
I mean
those
I
two
don't
function?
I don't
right?
say that skulking isn't gamey. I just think it's part of the game, right? It's it's within the rules and it's part of the game, and it's all.
It's not a rule.
I disagree with your comment that that it's because I feel like it is part of every game that's been played and play tested. So that's again, I would say I would challenge you when you get to the if you get to the point where you're in 1944 and you have U.S. paratroopers fighting against German conscripts. If you don't skulk with those conscripts, you're not going to win any of those scenarios because you're not going to be able to stand up to the overwhelming firepower of paratroopers in defensive fire, taking their shots at you. So I'll just say that I don't feel like you're, if you take that approach, it's going to be difficult to win any of those scenarios where you're defending against, 7 firepower troops and you're giving them an extra shot at you in essence every turn.
I mean, if you say so. I mean, I think the argument falls flat when you're a 337 and you're doing the same thing, right? Because it's supposed to be apples and apples, but it's not. And I think that just like this weird idea that when you have vehicles that are like in a platoon, like at what point do you consider them like, are they all together? Is every vehicle in a scenario supposed to be one big platoon? Like I know you can do multiple platoons, but if one platoon doesn't exist anymore because 2 of the 3 tanks or whatever are blown up, does it then have to find the tank on the other side of the map to then recreate a platoon or join their platoon or whatever? It's mechanics like that which is why like maybe I admittedly I'm probably just having a hard time grasping it. And
yeah, well, I mean, I think the whole point, right, of the platoon movement and those rules, again, is intended to give the advantage to the German player, right, in scenarios where it's Germans against, early war non-Germans, because the Germans have the radios, right, and they have the freedom of movement and the initiative, and that's what the design for effect is with that. So they put the platoon movement in to kind of penalize, the other nationalities, and a lot of times it's maybe intended to be when they're fighting against the Germans, right, to show how the Germans have that, early war advantage, which was so important to them tactically. Now, in a scenario like this where you're just, Italians against no tanks, maybe it's overplayed, right? Maybe it shouldn't be, and it's too the effect is too powerful, perhaps, right? But I think that's the whole reason for it. Is to when you have German units with radios against French units, for example, or early Russian units with no radios. It's designed to show the superior tactical ability of those German tank units to operate against those those radioless vehicles. That's the idea.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, like, I understand having it to a degree, but I would also argue that the idea that a single tank, if you had a single tank on the map, right, and it has no radio, is it forced to take a normal task check every time it wants to move?
I believe it is, yeah.
So that, like, I find that's the part that I find is that I have a problem with, right? I'm not saying that there's no historical aspect to tanks not having radios and like platoon movement existing. I get that. It's a documented thing, but it's kind of crazy in that sense.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess the interesting thing, you do have this a lone radiusless AFE. All right, so I think maybe if you stay in motion, then you don't have to take it, right? So I don't know.
And I'm sure there's like I'm sure in one of the examples, like if I read it or something, or if I went into a deep dive on errata or whatever, it might shine some light on it. But it just goes back to the initial point of in this scenario, because you're locked in platoon movement, or presumably locked in platoon movement, the scenario card does not help and does not specify, which is unfortunately a common issue for critical hits products.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to. I mean, it basically, you don't have to say that they're radioless. You have to look and see. Because if they are, right? So.
But I've seen my point is that I've seen official scenarios that say they begin as platoon movement, right? And this one does not state it, and it's just in previous times we've played critical hit stuff or even heat of battle stuff, like they'll tell you the snow is in effect, but they won't tell you what kind of snow. And it's that sort of problem that exists, I think, for this scenario card. But,
well, I think the scenario was kind of funky, like I mentioned earlier, right? I mean, to give the Ethiopians all those dummies and the hip units, there's hardly any hexes where they can set up hip or put dummies, right?
Yeah.
They can only put them in the brush and basically the cactus and the scrub.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's very limited places they could be. So it's kind of a weird thing. I think it was intended for them to kind of be down here, which is where I ended up putting some of them, in these hexes, so that they can get shots with machine guns or with the ATR as you're coming around. So, and then I had one here, like you saw, because that's the brush. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's one of those scenarios that I don't want to say artificially, because it might not be the case, but it's definitely a scenario that says, like, we're gonna give you two setups that really make any amount of sense. So here's hoping that the opponent doesn't know that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's
all right,
the
sir.
lack
Well,
of
I'm going to call it an
agency.
evening, and I thank you for the game.
Yep, it was a good game.
And let me know. Let's see what's going on with me over the next coming weeks. Next weekend, I will not be able to play. I will be out of town visiting my son in Las Vegas, so I will not be able to play, but I should be able to play in 2 weeks.
Sure. Yeah, I'll see. I think the next one, if we're going chronologically, be I think it's number 258 in the series. So we're going back to quote unquote official scenario stuff.
All right. Well, thank you. Have a great couple of weeks. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you too. Everyone.
Yeah, bye.
Well, anyways, that's my feelings about radioless AFEs. And I really want to get an answer on this on an online article or something, because it's crazy. And sadly, the only thing I can see right now does not have what I'm looking for. Not a definitive answer, anyways. Yeah, so that doesn't help. feel like I have this one, and I need to now look for it. Yeah, well, anyways, I'm sure one day I'll find it and it'll make me feel better. Yeah, like, having to stick to the road and platoon movement is killer. What would this even cost? Let's save this here. I'm sure if I don't declare that I'm marking this as a loss, some guy with a Caslo name is going to get real mad at me for some reason, again. So let's save this here now. We should do this. Name it. Alright, so. These deleted. Whatever. And we had 12. So terrain. ETL, hill. DTH. So again, 3. So, take XOB, vehicle. Take this one. We'll take 2 because you have the 2. Cool. This. How much movement does it take to get from on board to off? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's turn 1, assuming you don't get shot at, assuming you don't stop, assuming you stay in motion, etc. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, that's wrong. See, again, thinking it's all hunky-dory. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 5, 5, 6, 11, 12. 1, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that's still flat. 5, 10, actually, nope. 10, 11, 12. 12. One, two, three. I feel like I do this a lot. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12. So it takes 5 turns. It takes all 6 turns to get off with vehicles. You need to move some amount all 6 turns. If you ever miss a single turn of movement, that's it. You can't get those vehicles off. That's insane. And this assumes that there's nothing else in the way, because this is still, so if I, obviously 2 points, right? If a vehicle goes off board, is it now non-platoon movement, whatever? I don't care enough to bother answering that one. But that is 24, 36, 48, 60, 62 points of movement to get off, which means that you have 10 movement to get away with, right? There's only 10 movement that you can do anything with for free with these and the tankettes. I guess technically the tankettes would be 61 instead of 62. How are you supposed to get these guys off and like not have an issue? Because you'd have to have no speed bump whatsoever. And again, this assumes that you have no problem, there's no vehicle in front of these guys, nothing to complicate and add 10 points of movement, because as soon as you go over 10, that's it. These guys cannot get off board. Of which I need 24, was it? How many points did I need? Pretty sure it was 26, so even worse. $26. So in my game, I have 2 Lanciers. Flamer. I have 2 regulars, right? And trucks. Which again, the trucks are kind of shitty because there's no modifiers. As soon as they get shot, you're gonna lose them. So what's the point? You're kind of, it's 15 points, but not 15 points you're ever really gonna keep. So you're gonna lose the trucks. So how many points do you have in vehicles alone? So in vehicles, if we go to my handy charts, So how many points is this worth? Where does it say on this chart? CVP 5. So the Lancia's 10. Those you could potentially get off a lot easier. He's assuming that you can get them off board. I think that's another 5 each. Where are the Fiats? Yeah, Fiats are another 5. So 20. And then the Tankettes are... Tankettes probably 5 as well. I think they all straddle 5. 5 and 5. Yeah. So in total, you have 35 CVP in vehicles. So if you lose 2 vehicles, and you're gonna lose the trucks, you're basically losing. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This one feels way too tight. Like, as soon as you just can't make a single error in any movement. It seems crazy to me. Like, sure, the Lancias can get off a lot faster and they got more movement, but everybody else is beholden to this. So as soon as you are inefficient to the point of losing out 10 movement points, that's it. Don't even bother. That's crazy to me. Well, in any case, hopefully I will come down to and find the answer to platoon movement, because again, I think it's the lack of radios. It seems a little heavy-handed in this case, because again, as soon as something happens and you're forced to roll pass checks, if you're rolling high like I am and getting 10s consistently, these guys they're not going to move, which means you can't shoot with them. You've missed out on prep fire, a bunch of stuff, and it's unclear to me at the moment, anyways, to tell whether or not you can just join another platoon as soon as you get close to him or something. So I don't know. Regardless, this was a close one, I guess, technically. Would have been nice if it was a little bit closer, or had I known just how strict the movement would need to be, I would have booked it a lot more. Also kind of a shame, because it also means that a lot of the vehicles you can't actually use them. These 10 points is the equivalent of start and stop each turn, right? So actually not even 5 turns of stop, not 6, which I guess if you don't count the first one, so stop, start, stop, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, yeah, so you can start, stop each turn, or, you know, barring the first and last, where you only start and only stop, but it does make it rather difficult to just use, just in general. And I can't imagine the platoon movement shenanigans that you would need for an even longer conga line. Like, for example, 3 vehicles, that's impossible. You cannot do platoon movement with 3 vehicles and survive. Basically, it's just you're bleeding off so many points. Maybe that's why you don't. The tankettes don't need to stick to the roads, and you can just, maybe the plan should have been to get to EE1 and then go up, and just go here, you know, and drive around, or I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Next one should be hopefully closer or more interesting. we missed out on the sun blindness completely, which would have changed quite a few results on both sides, and that's a bit of a shame because the +2 would have been a big thing, especially considering I was moving up. It would have been subject to that a lot more by my opponent. Not to put blame on Gary. We both missed the sun blindness thing, and I don't care to know or remember how impactful it may or may not have been. But yeah, so see you next time, and thanks for watching.